Great morning, everyone. How
Grand
y'all
Rising.
doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all.
I don't like the lighting.
Happy Friday, y'all.
Stand right there.
Y'all come on in. Come on in. We got some good stuff for y'all this morning. Happy Friday.
Okay, that's enough. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, guys. Today we're talking about sublimation. Is more than just
Tumblers and t-shirts.
Yeah, absolutely. I take these off.
More
I
than
can't
just
see anything.
tumblers and t-shirts, y'all.
So, my name is Eric,
I'm D, y'all.
and this is the Blank Spot. The Blank Spot.
Academy.
Okay. So, guys, as you jump in, as you come in and see this broadcast,
Yes.
do us a favor. Type in your city and your state. Let us know where you're tuning in from.
Mhm.
We're doing our best to come in and give you some value. In the past, we have done this and it kind of worked out, so we want to go back to it. Right?
Yeah. So we are here, guys. You can catch us every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are talking about 9 a.m. ish Eastern Standard Time, and we are talking about sublimation is more than just tumblers and t-shirts. Okay. We just want to stress that to you guys, because we see a lot of people when they're doing sublimation, all they're focused on is tumblers and t-shirts.
And then they complain about the market being saturated.
Exactly. Listen, we want you guys to get outside of the box and think about the other things that you can bring to your business. All right. Great morning, Facebook user. Great morning, A&Z Creations from YouTube. Thank you so much.
So what do you think about people who only focus on one thing in sublimation? Getting started is no issue, but staying there. What do you think about that?
I think you're missing out on a lot of money, first of all, because there's so many different things out there that you can do and you can add, so much value to your business. Maybe starting out with t-shirts and tumblers, but, you have to be able to scale your business to another level. What does that look like, scaling your business to another level? That means that you have to introduce your customers, your clients to different options, right? And with that being said, why not try other substrates when it comes to sublimation?
So this morning, today, we're going to be introducing to some people some of our items that we have in our area. So you know that the holidays are quickly approaching.
Yes.
It's almost Christmas. Now, everybody doesn't celebrate Christmas, but if you are a side hustler, if you are a business owner, if you're a crafter, you're going to be catering to not just yourself, but to other people who do celebrate those different things.
Absolutely. And with that being said, today what we want to introduce to you guys, we're going to sublimate 3 items today for you, okay? The first item is going to be our Santa stocking. Right, our Santa stocking, okay. And so with this Santa stocking, this is one that we did last year. These are high quality. When I tell you our customers love these, right? They're very soft, and it's a total of about 18 inches. So you can get quite a few things in here, for the holidays.
I think I can put my foot in here. Hold on for a second.
Big.
Let me see if I can get. Yeah, let me see if I can get my shoe on. Hold on.
So it's pretty big. It's very soft. It's 100% polyester.
I got it.
It's big, y'all. Okay. So today we're gonna sublimate this. Now, last year with this one right here, we just pretty much just sublimated the whole entire thing, but you really don't have to do that, because I know a lot of you may be thinking like, wait, I don't have a press that big. Well, you don't have to. You can actually, kind of divide it up to where you really don't have to sublimate this part here. So that means that this part will actually fit on your machine, and then you go back and you do this other part, which is what we're going to be doing today. Okay.
So if you guys are new to our platform, any of the platforms that you're seeing us on, if it's your first time, do us a favor and type a number 1 in the comments. Type a number 1 in the comments if you're new. If you are someone who is a crafter, we are a sublimation blanks supplier located in Columbia, South Carolina, and we sell sublimation blanks and supplies.
Absolutely.
Hey, how about that? So if you are looking for some amazing sublimation blanks and supplies, you can check us out. on our platforms. You can find us. We ain't hard to find, guys. It's the Blank Spot. Now, that's the first thing we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
The next two things we're going to be doing.
So, ornaments, right? Ornaments. So, guys, why not offer your customers some ornaments? You know, you may want to put your loved one on there. You may want to put something, you know, something very special on there for your clients, right? So these right here are it's very cute, y'all. This is like a little cute little bench ornament. Cute little bench ornament. And then this one is a cute little rocking chair ornament. I'll show you guys over here. That's the bench, cute little bench and rocking chair ornament. And basically you're going to customize these and put them on the Christmas tree, right? So why not offer these to your clients? So we are going to sublimate. These are ones that we did last year. But we're going to sublimate these today. I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to sublimate these. All right, so we're going to be doing these as well.
So which one are we doing first?
So we're going to do the stocking first.
Doing the stocking first, y'all. So do y'all know anybody who's in the market for Christmas stocking? Anybody?
So we're going to do the stocking first. All right. So these, when I tell you guys, these were so very popular on last year. Because, you know, you can customize it. You can make it, you know, your customer can add the child's name on there. They can add, you know, a picture, anything. These are 100% polyester. Like I said, they're very, very soft. And all I did was, a lot of people, they're like, you know, well, do I have to have a template? No, you don't. You just want to get your length and your width of the item. And basically all I did was I made a square. Now, if you want a specific design that's shaped like the actual stocking, then yes, you may have to figure out a way to get you a template, okay? But with this one, all I did was I made me a square, okay? This is just a one pattern thing. Made me a square, and then I just kind of cut out the shape of the stocking, all right? And then I just taped it on. Remember, this part under here is going to be covered, so you do not have to worry about sublimating that part. Okay, so basically, you got a nice size heat press, you know, 12 by 12. You can actually do this.
Okay? So let's do the measurements live real quick. So just the part that you're sublimating.
Yeah. Just
that part that you're sublimating. And for those of you who have a problem with measuring, got to step your game up. Got to step your measurement game up. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go from
about right here,
the edge where it flips down to the end. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about 12.5 ish, about 12.5 ish. All right. So even with the 12, you'll be able to manipulate it, right?
Okay. So I basically just went on and got me a Christmassy type pattern, and you know, take it on there real well, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing sublimated. And then for the top part, I'm gonna do just a plain background with, it says Happy Holidays on it. All right.
So for most people who are just getting started in sublimation or in crafting altogether, the biggest issue is finding out how to measure. That's one of the biggest issues, is finding out how to measure. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you got one of these nifty fabric rulers. You want to make sure you have a fabric ruler. That's really important. The other thing is you want to make sure that you don't just measure it once, but you want to measure it several times, because you don't want to mess up. All right, you don't want to mess up.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is people are thinking, hey, you know, if I do mess up, then what? Now, this stocking, this Christmas stocking, is 100% polyester. 100% polyester. And if you're new to sublimation, yes, I am back. The super crafter is here. If you're new to sublimation, what you want to do is you want to understand that sublimation works best with white colors and high polyester count.
High polyester count.
So yes, there's a lot of information going out there on Cyberland and on social media, and they're telling you that, hey, you can sublimate on 50-50. Well, you can. You can sublimate on 100% cotton.
However, when you go to wash, it's gonna totally fade away.
It's gonna wash out.
So that part is the science of sublimation. That's some things that you're gonna have to know. Okay, guys.
So D is a peeker.
Yeah,
okay, she is a peeker. Me,
I
just rip it. I just rip the Band-Aid off, right?
That I don't like, so I'm gonna put it down a little bit more.
You see, D is a peeker. So something that she did do. She purchased this foam from a local crafting store. She purchased this foam from a local crafting store, and it may be very important for you to have this because this is going to give you an edge when it's time to press things that may have a seam in it and gives you an extra boost to give you more pressure. Okay, so you can purchase this at any store really. This is just a foam. This is just a foam, and it's about what's this, a quarter of an inch?
About a quarter of an inch.
This is a quarter of an inch. No, it's a half an inch. Sorry, this is a half inch. All right. You can purchase your foam as thick as you want or as thin as you want, but it's going to depend on what you're actually doing. So anything that you have that has a seam, you want to make sure you have some additional pressure. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but she has a piece of foam on the bottom, and then she put another one on top. All right.
Absolutely. So I see a little bit of a wrinkle in there, so that's why I'm trying to get that ink to kind of go down in that wrinkle that I have. So that's
the crafter in her. The crafter in her is wanting it to be perfect.
And it's not gonna be perfect. All right. First off, I want to show y'all that ink release, right? I'm gonna show y'all that ink release, right? That is the product of our amazing sublimation paper. Okay.
And this is what she was trying to get out, guys.
Yeah.
You see that? So we do have some oopsies, and hey, you know what? The kids are not gonna care. Now the customer may, but the kids ain't gonna care, man.
So that's the product of our amazing sublimation paper. Y'all better get y'all some.
So here's another quick tip for those of you who are trying to get it the best and the most perfect way. You can actually either cut a piece of cardboard to the shape of that area, or you can take a piece of foam and slide it in there like a sleeve. That is also another option that you have. You can slide it inside there like a jig. Okay. Hey Renee, thanks for jumping on. So, and I got your stuff is going out today. I got it packed right over here, so I got you.
You got it packed, Renee.
So what I want you guys to do is I want you to pause for a minute while Dee is taking this tape off, and I want you to shoot right on over to that shopping cart. Go to the orange shopping cart. If you are on any other platform, you can find our products either at our headquarters location, or you can go to our TikTok shop. You can go to our TikTok shop and you can find those items right now. Okay, I have it pinned right now, and it's a very popular thing that's going on. So go to the shop. I don't see anybody going to the shop. I don't see anybody going to the shopping cart. I need y'all to go to the shopping cart. So check it out. We got a couple other things on there as well, but we're talking about these Christmas items right now.
So I'm gonna go ahead and sublimate this top part right here. Sublimate this top part. So y'all bear with me.
So now, as she gets ready to do this, just remember, if you guys are just jumping on, what she's doing is she is sublimating a Christmas stocking. Okay, she sublimated a Christmas stocking. Now, this Christmas stocking, she said it measures about 18 inches. It's 18 to 20 inches or so from tip to toe. From tip to toe is about 18 to 20 inches. What she did was, instead of trying to attack the entire stocking, what she did was she notices that it folds over. So she actually extended it. So Dee actually extended it. And she kind of measured where it's going to catch to fold over. This is going to be key for people who have smaller heat presses. People who have smaller heat presses, this is going to be key. So instead of her trying to press the entire 18 to 20 inches, she just gave herself an edge. And then when she finishes, what she's doing right now, she's flipping it back over. She's flipping it back over to its original state, okay? And now she's going to go ahead and sub the top. So thank you all for jumping on. I appreciate it. If you have not done so, type in your city and your state to let us know where you guys are tuning in from. What is the best sublimation paper for 20-ounce tumblers? Well, our paper, of course, the Blank Spot Sublimation Paper. So I'm going to tag that paper while she's doing that. There are several different brands of paper, y'all. Just to be perfectly honest with you, there's several different brands of paper, and there are several things that you should be looking for when you get your paper. There's several things you should be looking for when you get your paper. The first thing you should not be looking for when you get in your paper, you should not be looking for a name brand. Okay, this is my professional opinion. Many people are stuck on name brands when it talks about paper. Okay, When you're talking about paper, many people are looking for name brands, but the name brand papers or the name brand anything may not be the best. Okay, so I recommend you shop around. Household names are good to get started, but you want to look for a paper that is going to give you some great instructions on its use. Excuse me. You also want to look for a paper that's going to have a great ink release. Something that my wife said last week when we were on here.
Like that.
If your paper is keeping the ink, then it's not a great paper. Many crafters will argue with you and say, hey, you know what? Paper doesn't matter. Well, I beg to differ. Paper does matter. Why do you match the paper? Excuse me? I'm missing the question. Can you clear that for a second, please? Can you clear that one up? Because I'd love to address any questions that we have.
So I'm just sublimating this top part here, guys.
So this is in response to someone asking what the best paper is. So we're going back to the stockings. If you can clear that question up, I'll be more than happy to address it.
Okay. All right, and so while we are waiting on our stocking to finish, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the ornaments. So with these ornaments, guys, they're gonna come in pieces, right? They're gonna come in pieces, these ornaments. They're gonna come in little bitty pieces, and you have to sublimate it and put it back together, okay? Now, one thing you have to know about anything that you're sublimating that is like an MDF material or like a metal material, you want to make sure you take, there's going to be like a little plastic film on there, okay? It's a protective film that you're going to have to make sure that you take off before you sublimate, okay? So just be aware, any MDF or metal, you want to take that plastic film off.
No, this is the OCD-ness in her.
Now, another thing, you wonder, well, how are you going to sublimate those little small items? Again, all I did was I got my measurements, length and width, and I made squares or rectangles. Length and width and made squares or rectangles. And then all you're doing is you're just setting it on there to sublimate.
I missed your question. I get it now. Somebody says, why do you match the paper? Because we branding, y'all. We're branded. I'm glad you noticed. I appreciate it. Some of these questions, you know how to act. Thank you all. That Quanta Harris. Thank you for clearing it up. I appreciate it. Sometimes we get some bits and pieces in the questions and comments. So she is finishing up. D is finishing up the stocking. And the one thing you have to know about sublimation is there is no white ink. That is one of the other reasons why it's important to have. That's why it's going to look better on white. Okay, there is no white ink. There is no white ink as it pertains to sublimation. So if you are new to sublimation, there are some tips, some ideas, some things that you should know. All
right. Okay, guys. So I have completed one side of my stocking. I'm not going to do the other side, but I just wanted to give you guys just a brief look at how easy it is to do the stocking, right? So here's the stocking, and I just put Happy Holidays on there.
Now, just so you guys know, she's not doing the other side because she can't do the other side. We're not doing the other side for time reasons.
Time reasons, guys.
For time reasons, but it can be done.
Okay, so this one I did do the other side.
Can do both sides.
Okay, so it is double-sided. All right.
And that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, right?
Except for that big old crease you got in there.
I got a crease in there.
That big old crease you got in there.
Yeah. So you want to make sure you go to the shop, guys, and get your sublimation stockings. These are, I promise you, if you open up your mindset, right, and start doing things other than tumblers and t-shirts, right, your business will expand. I promise you. Because there's so many different things that we could do, guys, and this is one of them.
So there's a lot of people who don't know that there's all these different items that you can sublimate, but there's lots of different items, hundreds and hundreds, and I would even beg to say that there are at least 1,000 items that you can do for sublimation. That's just that's the thing. So like Dee said, when you open up these Christmas ornaments, and we have the ornaments right now, I'm gonna go ahead and pin them. So right now the ornaments are available in a set. You can purchase the ornaments in a set on our TikTok shop. Why do we put them in a set? Because we want to give you a little bit more value. You're going to be able to get the bench and the rocking chair when you purchase the set. So go to the TikTok shop right now, go to that orange shopping cart, and you can check out and see exactly what that is going to be. Now, when you get ready to sublimate these, you're going to want to remove the protective plastic covering. Okay?
Yes, if you don't remove that covering, it's going to sublimate, but it's going to look really, really matte.
So Joe has a question. Joe wants to know why my ink is not coming out right. It says tight. I don't know if it's right or tight on my sub paper. First of all, Joe, I don't know what type of paper you're using. However, just so you guys know, if you're new to sublimation, the print that you put on the sublimation paper is not supposed to be bright and vibrant. It does not get that way until you actually sublimate the item. So what you can do, Joe, if you're not certain that you have a good sublimation paper, you can definitely go to the shop and you can purchase our paper. Right. But I'm not sure. I can't really answer that. Hey, Shani D, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. I can't really answer that. But that is one of the reasons why a lot of people don't know. They think that they're printing in real time. Although you're printing on sublimation paper, that print, that design may not come out vibrant. It shouldn't come out vibrant because it's soaking, the paper is soaking up the ink, and it's not going to reveal itself until you sublimate it.
Until that heat hits it. And that is the science of sublimation, guys. You have to understand and know the science of sublimation.
You're welcome. Okay? You're welcome. So, hey, thanks, Renee. You know what, Renee? It's going to go out today with your other package. So you're going to get a twofer. Now, here's the thing. There's a lot of people who are new to sublimation who just jump into it and they never understand the scientific part of sublimation. Most people just, they see a couple of videos, they see a couple of things, they get in a couple of groups, and they just say, hey, you know what? I can do this. But if you don't understand how it's supposed to work, then what's going to happen?
You're going to get stuck. You're going to get frustrated because things are not coming out the way you think they should. And then sometimes, people quit.
So right now, guys, while Dee is doing, she's taping the rocking chair. She's taping the rocking chair right now. What I need you guys to do is, if you're hanging in with me, I know it's a Friday. Happy Friday, guys. I know it's a Friday. You guys may be at work right now. You may be at your main hustle. But I want you guys to double tap. I need you to do a power tap because we're losing ground right here. I need you guys to do a power tap for about 15 seconds. Power tap for about 15 seconds. If you're on any other platform viewing us, I need you guys to go ahead and share. Everything that you're seeing is shareable. If you power tap, if you share, it's going to alert everybody else that we are here. And I'm super excited, man. I'm excited. You excited?
I'm excited.
You look nervous.
No, I'm just, it's for demonstration, but you have those patterns on there.
Talk to the folks, man.
You got patterns on. Well, I can't talk to them. Okay. I'm finished with this. You have patterns on there, and me being the type of person I am, I'm trying to make sure that the patterns are going to line up, which they're not.
So these Christmas ornaments should be fun. It should not give you a headache. This is actually a project that you can do with your kids. So if you have little kids, if you have grandkids, these are projects that you can actually do with them. They can actually help you to make their own Christmas ornaments, Christmas tree ornaments, right?
Yep.
So these rocking chairs, the rocking chair and the bench, are two-sided, so you can sublimate both sides. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate the double taps. It's going to attract other people. They are two-sided. Make sure you guys share. We're coming up on about 7 seconds as she is taping this other side. I don't know why she didn't do both sides.
What you mean?
But we do have an example.
This is the other one.
I don't know why you're not gonna do both sides.
I can do both sides.
Not now. You have a print. You don't have a print.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So we are. I tell you what. You go ahead and finish talking to me. I'll take this off because it's gonna have to cool off. So this is hot. So you also want to make sure you have your gloves.
Yes.
handy.
Make sure you have your gloves.
Don't be like me.
Okay.
I got super crafted hands, so don't be like me.
All right. So, So it's I got it. So it's double-sided. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the other side for this one so that I can go ahead and tape it while we are getting this together. So basically, when you create your squares or whatever, you want to make it double because it's double-sided. Okay, so you want to print out 2 sides. All right, print out 2 sides.
So what about the people who asks about a template?
So I'm gonna just say, don't worry yourself too much about a template.
Unless you want to put a picture, a person's picture or something specific.
Yeah, unless it's something specific. Just make it, a solid pattern or something like that. Because, if not, you're gonna worry yourself to death trying to make a template for something that you can just create a square or something for, guys. Okay. So I'm just taking the tape off of the first side that we sublimated. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tape the other side. While I'm taping the other side of that, Erica's gonna put the bench. This one is actually the rocking chair. So Erica's gonna put the bench under the heat press to sublimate the first side.
And I'm just double checking that I took the plastic off, which I don't think
I took it. I took it off. I thought I did.
All of them. Okay.
So listen. Go to the shop. Make sure you get your sublimation paper. Okay, it's going to be amazing. I'm gonna show you guys right quick what the first side.
The other thing, guys, when measuring, don't be like D.
That's the first side.
D measures very, very exact and very precise. Kind of like we don't have paper.
What you mean?
Or kind of like we don't have ink. So you gotta make sure.
Well, is it fitting on there?
She leaves no room for error.
Is it fitting on there, sir?
I gotta put my glasses on when I do this. There's no room for error over here, y'all.
Look, as long as it fits on there, we good. If it fit on there, we good.
For me, just so y'all know, for me, it would be just as easy, guys. And so you know this. Just think about it. It'd be just as easy to make one block. Because if we're subbing all of these at one time, you could easily make just one sheet, one little corner with a pattern. Okay. If it's going to be the same thing, you can make one sheet with a pattern, and you can
absolutely
you can line it up, and it'll be fine.
You absolutely can do that, y'all.
I'm thinking about this now. I didn't think about it until I just saw the pattern.
Yeah.
Everything's the same, so we can make one smooth pattern to do this. And that's just to make it easy. That's to make it simple.
Right. So you gonna be ready to press?
Yeah, you want to
switch? All right, I'm gonna switch over to this side.
Also, another good tip, you may have to use multiple sheets of butcher paper, but we're using this butcher paper to protect our press, top and bottom. We're protecting our Teflon on the top, and we're protecting the bottom as well. So this is butcher paper. We don't throw it away. We just reuse it and recycle it. Sometimes you can flip it over. Sometimes you can fold it in half. Okay.
Yeah, just be careful when you recycle it.
Be careful when you recycle it because you can have a oopsie. You can create your own oopsies.
Very careful when you are recycling, y'all.
So we had a young lady come from New York last month, and she reached out to us. And she wanted to know about the rocking chair and the bench. And I hope she happens to see this. I hope she's seeing this right now, but this is not very hard, okay?
It is not.
No, these are not memorial sublimation. These are actually Christmas tree ornaments. These are actual Christmas tree ornaments. They're miniatures.
So, you can make it, a memorial type thing. If you wanted to, you could. Just depends on, what you want to do.
So I don't recommend you try to sit in these chairs. All right.
So we just finishing it up, y'all. Doing the back side because these are double-sided. Okay. Don't worry about it.
You sure? I'm still putting tape on it.
Wait, let me.
Uh-huh.
All right, let me finish this. Let me take these off so we can do the other side.
Yeah, these things she's selling these to somebody. This is only for demonstrative purposes.
We'll put them in the showroom for an example.
So yeah, don't try to sit in these chairs. Just so you guys know, make sure when you're shopping on any platform and you see an item that you like, make sure you read the description.
Yeah.
Make sure you read the description. And I think I need to go back into the description. I need to go back into the description and say, hey, these are miniature ornaments, and that they're not for seating. They're not for sitting on, okay?
Miniature.
You're not supposed to sit on these.
Because I could see somebody now. Oh, I thought they was bigger than that.
So what we were saying earlier, there's 4 pieces to sublimate on these rocking chairs.
Yeah.
Dee could have easily just made one sheet. She could have easily just made one full sheet and then strategically placed the pieces on there, and it would have been fine. So she didn't have to separate if she didn't want to.
Did not have to separate. Nope. So make it easy on yourselves, guys. You know, if you're gonna do it like this, just make one little sheet. Make one little sheet. All right. So we are wrapping it up with the ornaments. If you're just jumping on, we're just talking about sublimation is more than just t-shirts.
More than t-shirts
and tumblers. Okay, so we just wanted to showcase to you guys that there's other things out there that you can do. And with the holidays right around the corner, we wanted to showcase our Christmas tree ornaments. Okay, so we're just finishing those up right now.
She got this thing taped up like a crime scene. I can't even get them off of here, man.
He say like a crime scene, y'all.
Look what she did.
Sure
Look what she did. You can't get this off of here. Y'all see this?
He can get it
You
off.
can barely get this off. You saw she taped this on here?
He can get it off. Stop playing. He can get it off. Crime scene.
All right, guys. We're just about to wrap this thing up. So Dee is going to go ahead and start putting this one together.
Yeah.
And I am going to go over there. And I am going to sublimate the bench. This is the last one.
So guys, we're putting these together. What I recommend is that you get you some type of glue, maybe some 6,000 glue, or even, I just grabbed some super glue in here, just to kind of make sure that it stays together when you put it together, guys. So I may not have to glue it just yet.
But do not give it to your customers
unglued.
Because if you give it to them unglued, they're going to be unhappy.
I'm going to put just a little drop so I don't have to come back and redo it.
So they have little fittings in there. If you guys can see on the sides, these are the pieces that are going to fit inside the holes. There's holes and connections. It's like putting a puzzle together, right? It's like putting a puzzle together. So you have the little sides that actually go in, and then you have the holes where everything sits in, okay? Not hard at all. You don't need it. Listen, you don't need an instructional to do this.
You do not.
You have a side, you have 2 sides, you have a backing, and you have a seat.
So I'm just putting just a little tab because I'm getting ready to put these on the showroom. And, when the customers pick it up, I want to make sure that it stays intact. Okay.
Because you know how customers are. They like to come in and they like to touch stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes they touch stuff they ain't supposed to be touching.
We like to touchy and feely. I'm just adding a little glue, y'all. Just a little glue. Okay. To put it together. Put a little bit up top here. And you can use any type of glue. Like I said, I'm using super glue. That's because that's the first thing that I could grab this morning. But a lot of you that are crafting, you guys have that 6,000 type glue.
The E6000?
Yep.
I learned a lot since I've been doing this. I didn't know anything about anything. I didn't know anything about anything.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this last little piece on right here, and then I'll assemble the other one that Eric has.
So Shakia says, what are you using to hold the ornaments down on the paper? 100 million rolls of tape. So we're using our heat tape, which I thought I had, and I do. So we're using our heat tape, and thank you for asking. I appreciate it.
Professor, good morning.
I appreciate you. So we are using this amazing sublimation heat tape, and I'm going to tag it. So hold on, tickety tack, before y'all go and give me a violation. So this is the heat tape that we're using. This is our heat tape, guys. It does not stain, contrary to popular belief. Contrary to popular belief, it does not stain, and it is available right here on our shop. Okay, it is available right here on our shop. This is some amazing tape.
Oh, hey, Karen. I'm glad you and the baby doing well. We look forward to seeing you. I'm pretty sure that's our friend Karen from Charleston.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. So,
hey, Ashley, long time no hear from. How you doing?
This is the first one.
So you go ahead and take this one.
And it comes with the ribbon as well, guys. Okay.
You go ahead and glue that one. And
okay. So let me glue this one.
So this is and I'm going back, guys, to pin again. This is the rocking chair. I think it came out amazing. And the reason why I wanted her to do the whole thing is because I wanted to give you an idea of how it actually looked. I want to give you an idea of how it actually looked on a finished product, and to let you guys know that it's not as hard as a lot of times we think.
It is not.
It is not hard.
It is absolutely not.
You can customize it to how you want to do it, or you can make it as simple as you can. This is very easy. All we did was do some patterns, okay?
Yep.
That's it. Just
went and got a little cute little Christmas pattern.
And they are available right now on our shop as a set. So you're going to get one rocking chair and one bench when you make your purchase. So D is dealing with the glue right now.
Putting the bench together. And like I said, I just use a little bit of whatever glue you have that's going to bond, to this. Just to make sure that it's going to stay on there pretty well.
And if you're new to sublimation, or you may not have a heat press, I want you guys to do something, right? I want you to just reach out to us via email. All right, reach out to us via email, and we can also make that happen for you.
Yes. All right. So I'm finishing this up, guys. Finishing it up. So I hope as we talk about, sublimation is more than just tumblers and teas. I hope that, if you are a crafter out there, that you may be thinking like, you're right. There are some other things that I can add to my portfolio.
Rudy Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on.
One thing that I did, but okay. So here is the bench.
What did you do? Let me see. Since you mentioned it,
should be up top.
Oh yeah.
All right. Here's the bench.
Oh yeah, the hole. Yeah. And make sure when you
there's the bench.
Make sure when you put it together, there's a hole. There's a hole designed to hold the ribbon because it comes with the ribbon. So make sure when you do it, you make sure you put it in the right position.
Put that whole part up top.
But you can do it how you want to do it. You may want to, but you know what? You may want to put the hole at the bottom because you want to hang it. Yeah, you may want to hang it a different way.
So when I put this together, I put this part right here should be up top so I can put the hole in there. This part right here should be up top, but you can still hang it.
Absolutely.
You can still hang it.
I already got my F. You can, Rudy. No. Yeah, the F170
is coming.
So yes, it's coming with Sublimation Ink.
Yes.
So yes, use that. You can. That is a sub printer, so you can use that ink. Thank you, Professor. So as D gets this together, we're going to go ahead and come to a close and do a quick recap. going to do a quick recap. And while she's doing that, I'm going to also tell you guys, we have 5 different Christmas items on our shop. 5 different Christmas items on our shop. We have the stocking. We have the bench and the rocking chair.
Yep.
We have some angel wing. It's an ornament. And we also have a snow globe. Okay, we also have a snow globe. So if you've just been listening to us and watching us, and you have not clicked on the orange shopping cart, then you're going to miss some of the things that I actually tagged and mentioned. Okay, you're going to miss some of the things that I actually tagged and mentioned. One of the things that we do have is this snow globe. This snow globe is on there as well, and the description of the snow globe is in there already. Okay, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but this is a snow globe that comes with a bamboo lid and a plastic straw, so you can actually get that as well. These are great items. You can actually put your glitter in the middle with your solution and epoxy it up and plug it up. Yep.
Snow globes, guys.
So we have snow globes as well. And it does come with instructions. Okay?
Yep.
So let's get back to the matter.
So we are going to do a recap.
Let's do a quick recap. That. Yep. Thank you.
First off, the amazing ink release on the paper.
So as she's showing these, I'm going to tag.
Okay.
Tagging the paper. Or we tagging the?
You can tag both.
Can't tag them both at the same time. So that's the stocking.
The stocking.
And this is the paper that we use.
And our amazing sublimation paper. You can see that ink release. It is amazing. Okay.
All right.
So that's the stocking on the shop. Go get your stockings. These stockings are probably about 18.5 long. Okay. And our ornaments that we just completed. You have the little bench and the rocking chair.
And you can't sit on them.
Not for sitting.
But you know what?
Not for sitting.
If you want to put that on your mantle, if you want to place those on your mantle, and maybe make a little doll or something like that,
absolutely.
I think it'd be cool to sit on your mantle and have a little display. Well, thank you. We appreciate it, Ruth.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So we hope we gave you guys some ideas this morning with what we talked about. Just remember, sublimation is more than just tumblers and t-shirts, guys. So go to the shop, get you some other items, try them out and be able to offer those items to your customers, okay? Because how many t-shirts and tumblers can we have, y'all? How many?
And as we come to a close, we appreciate everybody for jumping on. We know you guys could have been anywhere else. As a matter of fact, many of you are somewhere else. You're at work. And you're supposed to be working right now instead of looking at what we're doing. But we thank you for your sacrifice. We thank you guys for virtually shopping with us. And we thank you for shopping with us in real time. Make sure you like, follow, and share. That way if you follow us, that way you'll be able to see when we go live the next time and introduce another item or focus on another item. Also share with your community. Share with your crafting community. You may have somebody that is just getting started. You may be getting started. Somebody's just getting started. And you may say, hey, you know what? We don't know where to go. We don't know what to do. If you found this information valuable and this share valuable, definitely let them know that they can find us right here. We have a Tube U.
We do.
We have a book face. And we also have a Gram Insta that you guys can follow us on.
Yes.
But there are lots of videos on our Tube U that you can see that deals with sublimation. Check out our shopping cart. We have lots of different things on there. And if you can't find what you're looking for, find us and you can actually shop with us at our headquarters. Put it like that, okay? So we do have those. They are not on the TikTok shop just yet. And they will be on there probably after this. But we do have some, and we're probably going to be adding some bundles as well, guys. So we appreciate you guys for jumping on. I'm Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We coming on every Friday around 9-ish.
Around 9-ish, y'all.
We're pivoting, y'all.
Around
we're pivoting,
9-ish.
So don't charge it to our head. Don't charge it to our hearts. Charge it to our head. Let's see.
Somebody advertising.
Yeah, nah, somebody's spamming. So,
but anyway, we will see you guys. Well, Eric will be back on later. I'm pretty sure. I'll probably pop into over here.
Yeah,
Later on, we got some other stuff we want to share with you guys.
We have some sublimation transfers, some gang sheets and stuff.
Yeah,
like
so make sure you guys tune in. Okay, and we appreciate it.
Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Once again, make sure you follow us and give us a holler. You guys take care. See y'all at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom.
Talk to y'all later.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.